Welcome to the first episode of Anon-Dog, and I am your host, Anonymous Dog. Today I'll be reading to you a leaked cable known as Portuguese bank manager offer to let U.S. government spy on Iranian accounts. Tang Leakspin 66. Full documents found in the links below in the description. On February 10th of 2010, the Board of Millennium, a Portuguese bank, proposed to the U.S. to let them spy Iranian bank accounts. The Executive Board Chairman, EBC, Carlos Santos Ferreira, discussed the case with one of the officials at work at the U.S. Embassy. He can claim that it would cost the bank more than it would produce. However, Ferreira is willing to establish a relationship with Iran, the United States government, USG, to track the holders of Iranian assets and their financial activities. Ferreira told the USG he'd be willing to allow them to monitor the Iranian accounts of Millennium in a manner to be decided by both the USG and Ferreira himself. However, the U.S. official recommended the USG's basic response to Ferreira should be that Millennium not pursue any relationship with any Iranian entities. However, USG believed that Ferreira would act anyway, and so the cable author claimed it might be prudent to maintain open channels of communication with Ferreira, hoping to track developments and discourage deeper relations with Iran. Earlier in 2009, the Iranian embassy in Leakspin contacted Ferreira, who knew Ferreira during his time serving as chairman of the board of directors of the OIRS Foundation from 1987 to 1989. A state entity, as he says, sold munitions to Iran more than 20 years ago. Iran already had relations with various European banks, including HSBC, Deutsche Bank, Danske, and Bank Commercial Displacement. And Ferreira anticipated taking part in the following activities for USG under EU banking laws and UN sanctions. A. Undertaking transactions on behalf of Iranian credit institutions with additional monitoring and oversight mechanisms to prevent money laundering and terrorism finance. B. Continuing to conduct, on a case-by-case basis, operations of support to client companies that export to Iran. 2008, Iranian deposits in European banks totaled USD 46.7 billion, while foreign deposits in Iran increased by USD 2.5 billion. France maintained a significant account with USD 5.4 billion Iranian banks. Iranian exports totaled USD 106 billion, 80% from oil. According to report EDBI to Millennium officials that Brazil is not overly concerned about respecting international sanctions, since independent countries can make independent decisions. So there you have it. A Portuguese bank manager offered that U.S. government spy on Iranian accounts. Who's not to say that your bank is not spying on you either. Goodbye. Again, a full leak can be found in links in the description below. Good night.